Welcome to Baz Travels. After driving 14,826 kilometers through 24 states and Washington, D.C., I've seen rocket launches to the Grand Canyon and Hoover Dam. I've explored Route 66, ghost towns, deserts, snow, and beaches on both coasts. From Vegas casinos to Alcatraz, the White House to Hollywood. Join me for a journey of the ordinary and the extraordinary.
Loading destination. Simulation starting in 3, 2, 1. To look around, move your phone or tablet. Click and drag if on a computer or move your head if using a VR headset. Please like and subscribe.
We're now at the Boot Hill Cemetery, the most symbolic part of the entire museum site. This is where Dodge City's early history became personal. Rather than focusing on buildings or systems, this space focuses on the individuals, people whose lives ended here during the town's most unstable period. The original cemetery was used mainly in the 1870s, when Dodge City was still forming. At that time, death was common and often sudden. Disease, accidents, exhaustion, and occasional violence were all part of frontier life. Medical care was limited, travel was dangerous, working conditions were harsh. When someone died, burial usually happened very quickly. There was rarely time for elaborate funerals. Families were often far away. Records were inconsistent. Many graves were marked with simple wooden boards that deteriorated over time. As a result, much of the original information was lost. What you see today is a combination of preserved material, reconstructed markers, and researched records. Historians use newspaper reports, court documents, and surviving accounts to rebuild as much of the cemetery's history as possible. Some names are well documented, others remain uncertain. That uncertainty is part of the story. It reflects how easily people could disappear in a transient environment. Many of those buried here were not famous. They were labourers, cowboys, clerks, travellers, and seasonal workers. Some were teenagers, some were middle-aged. Most were trying to earn a living in difficult conditions. Very few expected to die here. The headstones also reflected social realities. Some graves are clearly identified, others are anonymous. Some include brief descriptions, others list only a name and date. That unevenness shows how status, connection, and circumstance affects how people were remembered. It's also important to understand what this cemetery is not. It is not a catalogue of constant violence. While some deaths involved conflict, most did not. Illness and accidents were far more common causes. The popular image of non-stop gunfights is not supported by historical records. What this place represents is vulnerability. People lived without modern healthcare, safety regulations, or stable employment. Small problems could become fatal. Minor injuries could turn serious. Poor weather or bad luck could end lives quickly.
Simulation terminated. Please comment, like and subscribe.